Most people treat self-improvement like a high-speed chase. They are running away from a version of themselves they find unacceptable, hoping that if they run fast enough toward a new career, a better physique, or a different city, the old self will simply lose the trail. But there is a mechanical flaw in this logic. When you act out of self-rejection, your primary mover is shame. Shame is a high-octane fuel, but it's corrosive. It creates a frantic, unstable energy that focuses entirely on not being this rather than becoming that. Acceptance is often mistaken for liking or giving up. It is neither. In a purely logical sense, acceptance is simply the acknowledgement of current data. If you are lost in a forest, you cannot navigate to the exits if you refuse to admit you are at point A. You might wish you were at point B. You might even pretend you are at point B. But every step you take based on that lie will only lead you to deeper into the brush. Accepting yourself is the act of looking at the map and saying, I am here. Doing anything requires a foundation. If you haven't accepted your current limitations, your fear, and your actual starting point, you are building on a swamp. Think of the energy wasted on the internal mask, the effort it takes to hide your perceived flaws from yourself. That is the energy diverted away from your actual task. When you finally accept the reality of who you are, flaws, jagged edges, and all, that diverted energy is suddenly reclaimed. You aren't better yet, but you are finally integrated. You are a single unit moving in one direction. This shift is subtle but profound. You stop trying to fix a broken person and start developing an existing one. One feels like an emergency, the other feels like a project. Acceptance removes the panic. It allows you to look at your life with the cold, clear eyes of an architect assessing a site. You see the cracks in the foundation not as moral failures, but as technical requirements. You have to accept yourself first, not because you are perfect, but because you are the only tool you have to work with. You cannot use the tool you refuse to pick up.